Hop doo doo doo. The stream has come and it's time to rock. What do you do? Hop doo doo doo. The stream has come. Folks, welcome. Welcome to our Friday stream. I'm dressed up in my Canadian tuxedo again.
Proud of you.
And it is actually Friday. What is it, November 4th today?
Sure is.
Yeah, 4 o'clock, right on the nuts. Right on the diggity doggett. Folks, how are we doing out there? You all right? I see Super Denny's in the house. Nicholas is out there. Woo!
Yeah, do it.
Woo! Let's start with a shuffle for the kids. That's the G. That one?
The one?
Yes,
Sure.
just 12 bar. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It has come. I'm going to take off my Texas, Or my Texas?
Texas Roadhouse?
Texas Roadhouse. Whatever the frickin' frack. Can you dig it? Jam Live says, Dearest Almighty King of Gristle, can we hear some Zeppelin on a Friday afternoon? Love the Les Paul. You never know. We can try that one, see what happens.
Are we just going to do the one?
Yeah.
All right. See you at the end. Is it wanton or wonton?
Wanton.
Wanton. Although if you Google search WONTON, you definitely will still get it. Nice.
Two, three, four. That was our first actual full-time run-through of that song. So you saw our live rehearsal. I was telling the fellas that if they weren't aware of it, I believe the first line of that song is, "Silent woman in the night she came. She took the seed from my shaking frame." You know, maybe that's why it's better off not knowing what Robert Plant is actually saying.
But now you do.
But now you do. Now you'll never hear that song the same way again. Am I right? What kind of Les Paul is this, says Jerry? Well, it's an excellent question. This is a Wildwood Spec Custom Shop Featherweight 57 in Sweet Cherry, and these are Fishman Fluence Open core classic humbuckers in here. Can you dig it? A lot of people see this and they think it's a classic because I guess the new classics that are red have the open core pickups on them, but they don't have the Fishmans. One time on the Instagram I posted, oh, big deal, a classic. I'm like, what? What are we weenie comparing about guitars? Well, for your information, this is a custom shop. Not that there's anything wrong with having a classic. Who gives a sweet shnikey? But the pickups on this really make the sucker roll. And plus it's a featherweight. That means it's not weight relieved. It's just a really light custom shop guitar. And it's a beautiful thing to behold. I think we can go we go close on this rascal? Oh no, I don't have the pedal
I don't have
plugged in.
that camera.
God. No, I know, we got the pedal thing. I
Oh.
just don't have the thing plugged in. Oh, Ryan, what am I gonna do? It's always something. I gotta unplug this, plug in this, and then I might be able to go between. There we go. See? You can see the glorious tone hues. It's actually got a little road rash on it. I've been using and abusing it accordingly. Anyway, there you go. Can you dig all that stuff? Can you dig all that stuff? Can you dig all that stuff? All right, fair enough. You want to try the let's just be brave. Let's just be brave and do it.
Which one?
The trail.
Are you serious? What?
Don't be afraid, Matt. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We're going to try an old tune of mine. It's very hard. Although we do have a request for Don't Get Better in a little while. We could do that one first. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right. All right. That's right. We got to start with that riff. There you go. 2, 3, 4. I don't wanna see, sniffing things that ain't no good for me. Going down fast, won't you say a prayer for me? Got to get better in a little while. 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 Sun's got to shine on my guitar someday. Revolution all across the land. Just like Sly, we gotta take a stand. Please don't hurt nobody or knock them down. Give them a helping hand to get off the ground. It's got to get better in a little while. It's got to get better in a little while. It's got to get better in a little while. It's got to get better in a little while. The sun's got to shine on my guitar someday. Some people just don't understand. Some people just don't understand. How's it going out there? You all right? You doing all right? You doing okay? You doing all right? You doing okay? That's good, clean fun, that song. Straight into Crimson Domicile. We haven't done that one in a spell. B. Well, there's a red house over yonder. Lord, that's where my baby stays. Well, there's a red house over yonder. I said that's where my baby stays. Well, I ain't been home to see my baby. In about 99 and 1/2 days. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. I said the key won't unlock the door. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. I said the key won't unlock the door. I got a bad, bad feeling that my baby, she don't live here no more. Still got my red guitar. guess I might as well go way back over yonder. Way back across the hill. I might as well go way back over yonder. Way back across the hill. My baby don't love me no more. I know good and well what? Her sister well. Folks, that felt so good. Right down to my corns. I said it felt so good. Down to my corns. I said it felt so good. Down to my corns. Down to my corns, you know it felt so good. I think I just saw Ryan posting it to Facebook. It must not have automatically posted to Facebook. There's been some weirdness lately with posting things simultaneously to various portals. But Ryan was on the case. So now if you're just tuning in, Facebookians, welcome. Facebook people, they're coming on strong. Facebook people, they're singing a song. Facebook people. Facebook people. Steve Karras, hope you're feeling good after your operation. Hope you're up and at 'em. That's a good question, Steve. I usually do it in B flat, actually, because Jimmy did it in the position of B on the guitar, but he was actually tuned down to B flat. I usually do it in B flat, but today we did it in B, which kind of screwed me up a couple times, but I chose that opportunity to take it out.
Yes, jazz, if you will.
If you will. That's correct. Can we hear some harmonic trem? You know, harmonic trem on my Koch amp, on this particular Koch amp, is a little squirrely because I need a new preamp tube. So next time I will do that. Can you dig it? How's the storage room project going? Aaron, it's going well, thank you very much. We've still got a ways to go, but progress is being made. The foundation is laid. The cinder block has been laid. And now it's carrying on. The guy's working his tail off trying to get that rascal done. So we will get it done. Do I use the different pickup voices? I do on this particular guitar. So I go from, what do we got going on here? Here's that's the coil tap. Second voice, I should say. Am I going to paint it orange? I have to, right? The orange room's got to be orange. So when the new layer is sprung, it shall indeed be orange. And we found the same orange color, and it shall be done. It's going to be an orange layer of doom and destruction. Can you dig it? You know, sometimes I just want guitarists to stay in tune, and sometimes they just say, you know what, it's not going to happen. You got to pay. You got to fight for your right to party in tune. Am I right or am I right? Are there Fluence pickups on that guitar? Of course there are. These are Fishman Fluence Classic Humbuckers open core. Open core pickups, open core pickups. This stream is a Fishman takeover. All the guitars I'm playing have Fishman Fluence pickups on board. These are the Fishman Fleur. They're French. LaFleur. I'll get you, LaFleur. Remember that? What was that in Dodgeball?
Dodgeball.
That was a good flick. I enjoyed it. Very touching. Maybe one of the greatest movies of all time. Nah, that's kind of
Dodge
stretch.
a wrench. Dodge a ball.
Yeah.
Fishman
LaFleur! Fishman Fluence. Not LaFleur pickups. Oh, maybe they could come out with them. The dodgeball bucker. You never know. Might be a seller for the kids.
Or the Matt LaFleur Packer.
There you go. Oh, yeah, we got Matt LaFleur from the triumphant green and gold Packers. Now 2-11. No, what are they, 3-5?
1-10, I believe.
They're not doing well, the green and gold, but I don't let it bother me. You know what? I'm over it.
They're still getting paid.
They're still getting paid. Exactly correct. Exactly correct. All of that is good. Okay, we've done a little bit of Zep. We did a little bit of blues. What else have we played? I can't even remember. We've done some things. We played that shuffle tune.
We shuffled up.
We shuffled up is what we did. Oh, San Jose. No, that's Sensation. We can do Sensation instead of San Jose. It's the same train beat as Mojo Workin'. It's a Freddie King thing. Let's do that. That'd be kind of fun. Give dig it. Little Freddie King there, by way of the Gristle Shack. By way of the Gristle Shack. Now a little song called Sensation. 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 To the wall! Give me back my bullets. Give me back where I belong. Oh, someone wants some doggone slide. We can play a little doggone slide. We can do a little,
what's that, satisfied, no, yeah, that one.
Feeling it.
Get it. Woo!
What's that?
The Ballman Bros.
We could do a little bit of Ballman.
Ballman.
What Ballman should we do?
You didn't do it. Wait,
Yeah, but without ancillary support with that one, it's kind of difficult. We could do a little States Pro, I suppose. Or we could do.
The one way out. You do that in A?
I guess so. I've never really done it before. Actually, let's do States Pro instead. States Pro. But we'll do it in C.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tune up
To the open E?
to the open E just to get a little extra.
Someone's still gonna ask.
What tuning are you in? I'm in open E.
Oh, what tuning are you in?
Is that standard tuning or are you in open E? I'm in open E.
Oh, what tuning is that?
Although sometimes I tune it to open D, which is the same thing, but
Oh,
you know,
gee.
a whole step lower. Who's calling? I bet it's somebody asking about a political question.
No, they're wondering what key you're in.
Yeah, maybe so. They're saying our candidate supports open E. Really? That's fascinating.
Oh, that's good stuff.
FYI, when I play States Pro Blues, I'm not trying to replicate Duane Allman's solo, ever. Okay? Trying to, a little nod to Duane while I'm doing my own damn self. Someone said, boy, of all the things you do well, the guy meant it as a
I
compliment.
saw that one.
And just for you to do a mediocre version of States Pro Blues, I was like, dude, I'm not trying to do Duane Allman's solo. If I wanted to do that, I would do that. But I'm doing my own damn thing. And by the way, Duane never played the same solo twice, not even remotely. It was in the same wheelhouse of his vocabulary, but he almost intentionally never played the Live at the Fillmore version, ever. It's all about improvisation. But you know, people have almost like a religious affiliation with these players. And I appreciate it. I understand it. But at the same token, it's like, you know what? Just let your freak flag fly and get past the religiosity of these. They were just dudes doing stuff in the time that they were doing it, in the time and the place that they were doing it. They were not deities. Okay? Let's just get that off the goddamn show. Am I right?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right.
Dudes!
1, 2, 3. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. You got no, turn Uncle John from your door. Woke up this morning, had them States Pro Blues. Woke up this morning, had them Statesboro blues. I looked over in the corner, Grandma seemed to have them too. Well, my mama died and left me. Papa died and left me. I ain't good looking, baby, but I'm someone sweet and kind. Going to the country, baby, don't you wanna go? You can't make it, baby. Your sister Gertrude said she wanna go. Wake up, Gertrude. Turn that lamp down low.
Just like it.
Gertrude,
Oh,
listen to me.
oh.
Gertrude, gonna have a little fun. Gertrude, with a lamp. Gertrude. Gertrude and the lamp. Wake up, Gertrude. Turn that lamp down low. Do what you're told. Sometimes on Les Paul Day, I like to let my hair down low. It's a powerful Friday afternoon, is it not?
Just going through the muck and drear.
Yeah, it's a little soggy here in Wisconsin, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little soggy here.
It is.
A little windy, but it's still kind of warm.
Everyone knows when.
I went on a little perambulation this morning, then I had a recording session over at Steve Rooney's. We were trying to get this record done. I think it's going to be a double record.
Double.
Yeah, one disc is going to be the Live at the Sweetwater thing,
Nice.
and the other thing is going to be the Orange Room Ruminations.
Wow.
It's going to be a twofer record, I think, ladies and gentlemen. Would you guys like a twofer record? Would you be down with that? A double disc? And then I'm trying to figure out what to do with the video footage. Maybe I'll just use the video footage online, although it would be nice if people could have it.
Vinyl, man.
Well, vinyl, we're going to get to the vinyl, but vinyl's a long way out.
Yeah, I know.
Takes a long time to get vinyl these days.
You gotta make it look like Live at Leeds, like just like a shit vanilla package.
Oh, maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so.
I like it.
I like it all. I'll take it all. I like it all. Did everyone enjoy the Rhett Shull, bless his heart, did a nice feature on yours truly on his YouTube channel, and then I had him on my podcast, which came out yesterday. If you haven't listened to the podcast, Chewing the Gristle, sometimes people ask the question, where do I find the podcast? And I go, podcasts are where podcasts are. Apple, wherever you like to get your podcasts. Yes?
I'm saying they're in the cloud.
They're in the cloud. That's exactly correct. They're in the cloud. Do I ever release deluxe albums with stems and background tracks? Pete, I haven't done that as of yet. Although some of my tunes are available with background tracks if you buy my TrueFire course, you can get some of those tracks. TrueFire. I have my latest TrueFire thing is on solo guitar, where it's just me sitting in a chair playing some stuff, and I dissect what I do. That turned out Jim Crack and dandy. People always ask me, "What are you doing with those chords?" Well, if you want to know, go to TrueFire. Get some of the, I also have a rhythm guitar course coming out. I did like three new courses, but those are going to come out in 2023. But the latest one that just came out, solo Gristleman guitar. It's chock full of goodness. That's funny, Jam Live. Do you know any Allman Brothers songs? That's funny, because that's just the kind of stuff that happens online. You'll just get done doing something and people go, hey. Or right now would be a good time to ask, do you have any instructional material? That would be what?
Backing tracks?
Are you gaslighting me? Or but you never know. Someone could like literally like tune in right now and just have no idea. And be like, what pickups are on that guitar? And I would go, well, we answered that a little while ago, but if it's what I like to just say is kind of a blanket thing. If it's a Fishman live stream, I'm using Fishman Fluence pickups, okay? And I do have 2 signature sets, of course, the Telecaster set, Gristletone pickups for T-style guitars, and Gristletone P90 pickups as well. They do come in stock in my Reverend Gristlemaster guitar.
Boom!
And the Gristle, or the Gristle 90, I think we called it.
P90.
Yeah, the Gristle 90s. Can you dig it? What gauge of strings do I use? Robert, an excellent question. 10 through 46. And I like those Diodario strings. You know, I did discover something interesting on the road, ladies and gentlemen. I like the NYXLs. I know what to expect. They sound good. They last amount of time. They last long. But with any strings, if you go longer than 3 gigs, you're playing with fire. Okay?
That's got to be awful.
So I have to restring those guitars. However, I did try another string in the Diodario outlet or world, and they sounded good, but I broke strings like on the 2nd gig. And I was like, note to self, NYXLs are my jam, okay? NYXLs, they are my jam. 10 through 46, they are so delish. Do. Pete says, we're supposed to change strings. That's pretty funny, because that's what when I was a kid, I played all the time. I was gigging, I was doing this, that, and the next thing. I thought you changed strings when you broke one. It's like, shit, broke my G string. Where's that pack of strings? I know it's in here somewhere. And then when I would actually change all my strings, I was like, God, it sounds so bright and horrible, because I was used to just mung-infested strings. But then I found out, no, that's what they're supposed to. That's what they're supposed to sound like. Oh, okay. I didn't know. How was I supposed to know? Not like I had siblings that played.
Yeah.
You know, they were like, guitars, what? Stop making that noise in here. What?
What's your bass player?
Do I wind over the stop tailpiece? I don't do that, John. I think that people do that. I think I've tried that. I don't think it makes any, it might make some difference. I don't want to say it doesn't make any difference. Everything makes a little difference, but I just don't do it. You know, probably because I don't like that feeling of those strings on the top of the bridge. Probably just a tactile thing.
Oh.
I don't want to feel those strings on the bridge. It brings me down. It brings me down. I said it brings me down. Oh, look at these fellas. They're getting all involved in some song called I Don't Like That Tactile Feeling It Brings Me Down. It took off.
Oh, man.
Let's do the song remains the same, do it.
The song remains the same. I don't know that one. There's lots of chords in that song, Dylan. There's lots of chords in that song. Play some Joe Satriani. I don't know any Joe Satriani, to be honest with you. I've always been a fan of his, but I don't know any of his songs. I mostly know my own songs and a few Freedom Rock songs that I can still conjure off the
Freedom Rock?
top of my brain. Like, oh, I remember that Freedom Rock song. Freedom Rock, turn it up,
Turn it up. Great commercial.
right? All right. Let's do a little. You don't know Luna Girl, but you do know. That's always a fun one. And you know, and I haven't done that. I haven't done that on. Oh, Black Hawk Suite. We haven't done that one in a while. We could do that one. Yeah, let's do that one.
What's the
That's it. That's the whole thing. That was a song called Black Hawk Sweet.
Sweet.
And that's on the old Double the Gristle record.
Yes. Yep.
Double the Gristle. All of those records now are available on wherever streaming is streamed. But you can get, I don't have all of them up on Bandcamp, but I have a few of them up on Bandcamp. And whenever you get a record via Bandcamp, we always get a better taste of the action. A little better taste, which is good. Greg, please play Funk of a Different Flavor. Oh man, that's coming out on the new record. That'll be on the new record. I say what? Folks, it's 5 o'clock. We thank you so much for spending an hour with us here on our Fishman live stream for Friday, this November 4.
Here we are.
Of, what year is it? 22. That's right. That's what's happening. Here we are. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that juice in it. So good. You know we're getting pizza again tonight? Did I tell you that? Is it daylight savings time this weekend? That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk.
Last year of it.
It's the last year.
They say they're going to abolish it.
They're going to abolish daylight savings time. They're going to abolish. I'm getting some Wise pizza tonight. Yes, Michael Burrell. I have it ordered. I'm picking it up in a little while. I'm getting the Ring of Fire. You want to know what the Ring of Fire is? I'll tell you. I'm just gonna fill them in, okay? Why East? I'm gonna tell you what's on these pizzas because they are unusual. They are unusual pizzas, but they are delicious. Yes, I like the background sounds. Tonight at Why East Pizza, Drade and Company are getting the Diablo Picante, Chipotle sauce, chorizo, candied jalapenos, a blend of mozzarella and pecorino romano and herbs. You can add crickets for $1. I chose no insects. Fancy that. The other pizza I'm getting is the Ring of Fire. Bacon, sport peppers, blend of mozzarella, fontina, and pecorino. Your pecorino. Herbs and honey. That's right. Honey on a pizza on the Ring of Fire. You got your bacon, sport peppers, blend of mozzarella, fontina. You say fontina and I say fontina. It's going to be delicious. That's all I got to say. It's going to be so doggone delicious. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Matt Turner on the bass. We call him Turner the Burner. That's my son Dylan James Koch on the drums. Every now and again, I still have somebody going, hey, the drummer's pretty good. And, or say, who's the drummer? Who's the young kid on drums? That's my boy. That's my son. We've been doing it in this room for so long now. But I understand. Sometimes we got first timers, and we say, welcome. Come on in. Stay a while. Feast. Come on in. Stay a while. All right, another food ghost heard from. Yes. All right, we got to go. We'll see you cats.